Pregnant women of Reddit, what is something you wish you knew before you got pregnant? The sickest joke of all, you stop being able to sleep way before the baby gets here. Everyone loves to tell me to sleep now while I can, but pregnancy leads to unexplained insomnia, and I'm a total wreck already. Parents before you get pregnancy, it's wonderful you have to do it. Parents 10 seconds after hearing you're expecting. Welcome to hell. No sleep for you. Prepare to age decades every month. My husband and I have so many friends trying to convince us to have kids. Then whenever we actually see them, they spend the entire time bitching about being parents, and when they pause to catch their breath and see the looks on our faces, they switch gears to try to tell us how it's actually the best experience ever. MMHMM. Oh god. All those things are 100% true. It's honestly so freaking rough. The only thing that makes it worth it is the overwhelming, unconditional love I feel for the little potato. It's not even rational, but it makes you power through. That being said, if you aren't sure you want kids, just don't. You can order one, but get two. Username checks out. Don't get me started. Baby kicks don't feel like butterflies. They feel like something crawled across your skin quickly, but from the inside. Yep. Always expected something to burst out like the scene from Alien. I wish someone had told me that no, your body does not magically go back to normal once the baby is out. You have weeks of healing. Either your ripped vagina or cut open stomach, your boobs are still on baby mode and have a whole new set of problems now. Pooping will be terrifying, lol. Depression risks are higher. Just a lot of stuff continues on after the baby. I don't know why people insist on visiting right after delivery. I'm tired. I'm busy with this baby. I'm tore up from the floor up. Please come in a month when I can at least have some sort of a routine. Tore up from the floor up, lol. I'm 5 weeks postpartum and had my OB take a look today for any remaining stitches from my 2nd degree tear. I tore all the way and I swore I could still feel some. She said that they were all gone, but then I went home and found a whole ass suture on my toilet paper. Took my first look down there, and it looks like I was stitched up by Frankenstein. My taint straight up has a seam now. My god, the pooping. I have a 3-month-old, and while I can't remember my first poop after delivery, I vividly remember crying on the toilet not being able to poop. And nobody warns you about the hemorrhoids. Mine were so big I couldn't sit for 2 weeks, and poops came out in little nuggets. Sometimes I actually had to scoop it out. Going to the bathroom became an event. My husband said the sounds I made trying to poop were worse than what I did during labor. The stuff that stays with your body afterwards. I developed allergies after I had my second. My feet definitely got bigger. Hormones are no joke. My feet grew half a size and my hair got curly. It was wavy before, but now I get ringlets. It also made my fingernails stronger. Also I developed an aversion to beef that never really went away. I only eat it like once a month to this day, and my youngest is about to turn 10. It's like a second puberty. What the duck is happening to my body? During labor the water breaking is not one rush of liquid, it's continuous and can occur for several hours. It's horrendous and messy and incredibly awful to deal with. It feels like peeing, but you have zero control over anything, and if you tense up then everything is much more painful and weird feeling. Nobody ever told me that, and I was very surprised to find out for myself. No one ever told me about the third delivery aka your first poop. I was struggling for so long. Edit, my first awards. Thank you people. Never thought talking about poop would get me awards. Edit 2, for all asking. The first delivery is the baby, second is the placenta and the third is the poo. Second time around I started stool softener 2 weeks before my due date. Game changer. It was still scary but much easier. Listen up, everyone who's having a baby. I got some awesome postpartum poop advice from my delivery nurse. I had a 3rd degree tear and stitches and could not go without severe pain. Those stool softeners do absolutely nothing either. She told me to drink Miralax in a glass of warm prune juice. Then, when it's time to go, use one of baby's diapers to kind of support yourself down there. Pain-free, struggle-free success. Edit, thank for the award. I appreciate it. My ducking boobs hurt so bad. I hit one in my sleep and woke up in excruciating pain. Like, WTF. I knew they got bigger, but the pain was a surprise. I was told by my sister about boobs hurting in the first trimester from growth. She forgot to mention my nipples would feel like they were burning in hell. How tired you can be in the first trimester. I was falling asleep at my desk most days. I always hear that labor pains were like really awful period cramps. Nope. Mine felt like someone was stabbing the front of my hip. And I had heard about sciatic pain, but was 100% unprepared for how bad it could be. I had a C-section and the gas pain was no joke. Had to sleep on an incline for days. Edit. Spelling. Your hormones are crazy, literally making anything and everything that happens to your body a pregnancy symptom. Bloody nose, pregnancy. Hands dry, pregnancy. Itchy skin, pregnancy. Pregnancy is the wild ducking west y'all. Miscarriage is ridiculously common. I say this as someone currently carrying a dead baby waiting for the NHS to give me a surgical removal. That morning sickness isn't in the morning. And that I would be puking the whole time, not just in the beginning. Edited to at, not currently pregnant, just had horrible sickness that I will never forget and was eventually diagnosed with hyperemesis. Each pregnancy is different, even with the same person. I have 3 kids. The first pregnancy was very typical and followed the normal timeline. Second pregnancy was awful. I was miserable and sick the entire time. Third pregnancy was easy peasy, and I finally understood why some women liked being pregnant. How hard it can be to get and stay pregnant. Everyone imagines it will happen easily and quickly, and, unfortunately, it's not the case for so many women. And for women who've dealt with infertility or loss, how much anxiety you'll have throughout the pregnancy. Not currently pregnant, but I wish someone had warned me about muscle cramps. I had to learn a new way to pop my ankles, because every night I would pop them and get mats of Charlie horses in my legs that my fiance had to massage out. That no matter how much you planned and wanted your baby, postpartum depression can happen to you, and it is very real. It is not something you can control. Hormones are liars. Partners of new moms, please pay close attention. Get help. Do not try to tough it out. Get help. Edit. Not currently pregnant. I went through it with my first almost 24 years ago, and I'm still haunted by it. I just want new parents and potential new parents to be aware. Please don't be ashamed. It doesn't mean you don't love your baby, and it doesn't mean you aren't a good parent. Best to all. That everyone has an opinion on what you do whilst pregnant and how you want to raise your child. Your body produces a hormone called relaxin that helps loosen your pelvis in preparation for birth. Some women get with III too much too soon, and it loosens everything to the point you lose mobility, and every day all day is painful. Also, your body pushes so hard during birth you can feel yourself crap your own arsehole out. Bad cravings aren't just food. I crave dirt, particularly beach sand. The smell of the beach was excruciating. I just wanted to shovel handfuls into my mouth. I never ate dirt or sand, and the craving went away when baby was born. A friend of a friend told me she craved freshly poured asphalt, so in a way I'm glad my craving was just dirt. Edit. My top comment is about wanting to eat dirt. Cool. I know it's called pica and a deficiency. I took iron and a prenatal, however I had a super hard time eating after the morning sickness wore off. Had no desire to eat whatsoever. Except dirt. On behalf of my wife, I'm merely the messenger. I type what she says. That you'll spend most of your time hoping to get to the 3rd trimester. And the entire 3rd trimester wishing you were back at the 2nd trimester. Rubber donuts that you sit on will be your tailbone's best friend. You will spend more time in bed with your pregnancy pillow than your partner and will not feel guilty about it. For some people, labor doesn't start with water breaking and 30 minutes later there's a baby. My water broke and 29 hours later, baby decided to show up. There's labor and there's active labor. Labor is contraction foreplay. Active labor is when you and pain hop into the octagon to see who will quit first. $%K the term natural birth. You deliver that baby in whatever manner is safest for you and the baby. You are an amazing husband, partner, and father. And your typing accuracy and speed is a huge turn on. I know I've said I don't want another baby, but watching you type is really making me second guess that decision. Let's do it. I can barely keep my clothes on right now. Not currently pregnant, but a mom. Pregnancy brain is real. It's not a joke. It's not exaggerated. When you start forgetting, misplacing, and outright losing things, you can start feeling like you're also losing your mind. Finding your missing remote in the deli drawer of your refrigerator is disconcerting. Finding the ice cream you just bought melted in the bathroom closet is enough to bring you to tears. Then you start screwing up, or even completely forgetting words and even names, and the concern deepens. This is all normal, a combination of hormones, other changes in your body, changes in your eating and sleeping habits, and generally big life changes are doing a number on your noggin. It's okay. It's normal. You'll get through it, and eventually the brain fog will clear. If you want more content like this, hit the like button, and feel free to subscribe. It'd mean a lot.